What's going on, good people? You got Philip Edge here with Edge and Associates, and I am so glad that you have decided to, check out the YouTube page today. If you are a leader who is looking to lead well, I'm talking about in life, in business, and or in ministry, you're in the right place. Let's go.
Edge life, you're too close to the ledge. We gon' push you forward a few steps ahead. It's that edge life. Oh, gotta get it in your head, baby. Welcome to the edge life. You're too close to the ledge. We gon' push you forward a few steps ahead. It's that edge life. Oh, gotta get it in your head. Welcome to the edge life.
Hey, so let me go ahead and say this. If you like good content, you may as well go ahead, subscribe to the channel, like the channel. And as we're talking and conversating over the next couple of days, I want to make sure that you comment on the channel because I guarantee we got some good stuff coming at you. So, who am I? My name is Philip Edge. Like I said earlier, I help leaders lead well. So today is day one of this thing that we are calling Vlogmas 2020. Now, what is Vlogmas? Vlogmas is literally when YouTube creators, content creators, people like that, we're all getting together and we're making a commitment to drop gems, to drop jewels every single day of the month of December. And today is just day one. So, how did I get involved in this? I don't even know, to be honest with you. This is a guy's name is Sean Doc Boyd out in Hawaii. He's getting all his content creator friends to say, hey, listen, we're gonna give out dope content for the whole month of December. I got a colleague of mine, Latasha Martin. She got involved and she brought me in, and now me and my wife are involved in this thing, and that's how we got involved. But we are here, and we're just gonna be dropping jewels for you all. We're gonna be dropping gems. That's what we do. For us, like I said, it's all about leadership and helping leaders lead well. So every single day, you can rest assured that you're gonna come to our channel and get a gem that is going to help you and give you that motivation and give you that encouragement and give you that subtle little push that you need to get you going. If you need that, this is the channel that you need to come check out. I ain't gonna be up here all long, all that stuff, but I will be on here dropping jewels every single day. So that's what you can expect over the next 31 days of the month of December as we rock this thing called Vlogmas, and we're going to have a good time doing it. So you may as well enjoy it. You may as well subscribe, and you may as well like what we got going on here. So I know it doesn't look like it, but literally your guy had a positive COVID diagnosis, and today is like literally the first day that I felt well in probably 2 weeks now. So this is the first video while, after having COVID, and COVID has been crazy. I had COVID. I had a positive diagnosis. My wife had COVID. She had a positive diagnosis. My son had COVID. My daughter had COVID. We also have two other beautiful daughters. They didn't have COVID. They were very, very happy about that, by the way. But I'll tell you, man, this COVID thing has been crazy. It's been crazy. Literally, I couldn't sleep. You can't eat. You can't. I mean, it's like it has your body like just frozen. I mean, you're stuck. And I ain't gonna lie, it hurts. It hurts. I finally got this coughing thing where I'm coughing all the doggone time, and that didn't feel good. But I'm finally getting out of this thing, and I'm jumping out of this thing, and I'm believing it's going to be all well. So you will be talking. I don't even know what I just said there, right? You will hear me talk about COVID, especially for those people who are still out there and they're saying things like, well, COVID isn't real. You don't have to worry about COVID. No, COVID is very real, and I'm living proof as I am literally getting over my own COVID diagnosis, even as we speak. We went through Thanksgiving. And this is crazy, and I don't know if you can tell, but your boy liked to eat. You know what I mean? I didn't even have Thanksgiving, so I have not eaten in a week and a half now. So it's been a week and a half. As a matter of fact, yesterday was the first day that I've eaten something. And guess what I ate, y'all? Your boy had some ramen noodles, the beef kind. with a little of that cayenne in them. I don't know if you know anything about ramen noodles, but I had some ramen noodles, had to put a little cayenne in them. And that was the first thing that I've eaten over this whole Thanksgiving holiday. No, I didn't have no turkey, I didn't have no ham, because I couldn't eat it. Why? Because I'm going through the COVID process. But yesterday, I did eat some beef ramen noodles, and when I tell you, those ramen noodles taste like a steak, man. I never realized how good ramen noodles were. Now maybe you're watching this and maybe you know what I'm talking about, but ramen noodles, man, them things that they did me right. So yesterday I did eat some ramen noodles. I haven't eaten anything quite yet today because I'm taking it slow. Sometimes you gotta take it slow, right? So I'm taking it slow. I don't wanna get out there and do too much. So I haven't eaten anything today. But COVID is real. Make sure you wear your mask. Make sure you do the things that you need to do to protect not only you, but protect everybody else out there, y'all. This thing is still going on, and you don't want what I just went through. Trust me on that. My bad, y'all. Had a little coughing spell there. But listen, let me go ahead and deliver the goods for you, because I know there's somebody out watching the video right now, and you're saying something like, how in the world am I gonna, do a vlog? How in the world am I gonna step out there? How in the world am I gonna just do what I know that I need to do? And there's this thing in your mind that has you paralyzed to where you won't even move. It's almost like, and I don't know if you've ever done this before, but I learned to swim late in life. When I mean late in life, I mean like 7th grade, right? So I learned to swim late in life, but the thing about swimming was it was like this mental block that I had, and I'll never forget, after I learned how to swim, the second thing that I wanted to conquer was jumping off the diving board. And I don't know about you, but there's something about being able to jump off the diving board, right? And I remember when I first got up on that diving board, and I'm standing there, and I'm looking and I'm looking out into the swimming pool, and honestly, I had all these people behind me who were ready to also jump off the diving board, but what they didn't realize is that I just learned how to swim. And they're it's like almost they're pushing you, right? They're pushing you. They're like, can you please hurry up? Can you please go ahead and jump? But for whatever reason, I was captivated by this fear moment. This fear moment in which I was like, I haven't done this before. This fear moment where I was like, but what do I do? I don't even know how to jump or how to dive or how to do any of that. But I'll tell you, what I wound up doing on that day was releasing myself of the fear and just jumping. And when I jumped, I don't know what position I was in or any of that. All I know is I jumped, I hit the water, and I came back up, and I swam very, very quickly to the side and, posted up on the side, because that's what I do when I swim, right? You get in the water and then you post up on the side. But my point for those of you who are watching the video today is that sometimes you got to jump. Sometimes you got to do it. Sometimes you just got to go out there and let the fears do whatever they do and jump anyways. Because at the end of the day, the refreshing that you want is in the water. At the end of the day, the thing that you want, it's in the water, and you're never going to get it standing right where you're standing. So if this is your first day watching the YouTube channel, listen, keep on watching, but I'm going to challenge you. Jump, y'all. Jump out there. There is so much greatness waiting for you, but you got to be willing to just take the risk to jump. So that's all I got for you today, man. I'm done for the day. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get myself together. I'm gonna try to find me something to eat, and I'm gonna be back here tomorrow with Vlogmas Day 2. So if you have not already liked, commented, subscribed, make sure you do that, because I want to make sure that you getting the content, y'all. Hit the bell. We out, y'all. Peace.
Edge life, you're too close to the ledge. We gon' push you forward a few steps ahead. It's that edge life. Oh, gotta get it in your head, baby. Welcome to the edge life. You're too close to the ledge. We gon' push you forward a few steps ahead. It's that edge life.